This is a really fun video for me. Do do do. Um, okay. Hi everyone. Oh, hey, what's the cat doing over there? Hi everyone. This is a video I am very long overdue to make. This is partially due because I've updated my live streaming setup. Um, Hopefully, the sync on this and the quality on this is more in line with my non-live stream videos. I've got some new hardware running, and this is partially due to the contributions that people have made via Patreon. And so, if you want to help me to develop this series more, please feel free to jump over there. Anyways, to the meat of this video. One of the other reasons I've been late in posting a video, besides a little traveling, is I have gotten so sucked into the world of researching guitars and guitar gear again. Um, Man, it is nuts. That's probably one of the best things about playing or studying sitar is there's not like it's not like a sitar center or a Sam Ash of sitars to go get lost, in and um, you know, a million effects pedals to drool over and want to play with and scheme about how can you add them to the collection. Um, Instead, you just have to practice and get good at your instrument. um, so that said, I um, I think I have some serious guitar acquisition syndrome right now, or G.A.S. as we all like to call it. And I've been looking at these baritone guitars um, made by Reverend. I've looked at a lot of different guitars. Um, this one here is the sort of the newest one it's really researching today actually. And so this video is about, I want you to help me um, pick out what I should buy, if I should even buy anything in the first place. And if I sound like I'm whispering, it's because it's like almost 3 in the morning because I finally got this whole camera thing set up and working. And even though this is a live stream, I'm keeping it private and I'll make it live probably tomorrow morning. Um, so this is a bit of a test as well. So I'll try to keep it short. So I really have been thinking I want to get a baritone. If you listen to some of my guitar playing, you know that it's a bit sort of a swampy blues thing, and also just sort of instrumental, sort of improvisational, freak outy stuff. And since a lot of that is sort of solo based now, that my bandmate has moved across the country, Ryan. Uh, I thought that a baritone would sort of lend some low end that would be kind of nice. So first place I actually started was with looking at this PRS SE277 baritone. There's a soap bar semi-hollow version of this as well. If you are in the know, you know that. And that is actually super attractive because I love semi-hollows. I love single coils, but my wife is telling me I need to come to bed. My apartment is super noisy, and single coils, it's just like it's all 60 cycle hum in here. And now that I do most of my music at my desk here, I sort of think I need to go something with a little hum canceling. And the Reverend here is actually single coils as well. They're these rail hammer pickups, so they're like a rail. This isn't really a great picture. I sort of went to everyone's like official website thinking that would be good for now, but the way they've set up their pickups is it's a rail under the bass strings, and then a what's it called? Maybe I can zoom in a little. Here we go. Does that sort of work? No. it's a rail under the bass strings and then pole pieces under the more treble strings. I also like that this guitar has the whammy system or tremolo system. Anyway, so I was looking at this PRS. I couldn't find one of these in stores. That's super frustrating. No one carries it. I haven't been able to find this in stores either, though. But when I was there, because I've gone to a lot of music stores to try to find just stuff to play and try different baritones. I tried the old Dan Electros. I tried some other manufacturers. They weren't for me. But I did play this PRS SE Custom 22 semi-hollow body. I played it in the vintage sunburst finish here. Man, this thing was like sort of mind-blowing. I was doing things on this guitar that were so easy, I thought that it was like actually tuned down a half step. And I took out my phone with me and I tuned up, and I was like, no, it's actually in tune, like off the shelf. It was still in tune. It just played so easy and so smooth that I was kind of like, maybe I should just get this and forget the baritone. But I have a semi-hollow with humbuckers now. I don't really know if I need another one, other than this was just really easy to play and fun to play. I played that into the Fender Bassbreaker 15 combo. I don't know if you're familiar with this amp at all. But this is something I'm actually doing a video on amps now, and this is a really cool amp that Fender's got. It has this great, let's see, where do they have it here? Let's see where they list it. Well, it has an XLR out, so and you can mute the internal speaker, so you can be playing this. I might like stick it under my desk and play it mostly muted. And just run an XLR into the computer to get some like real amp tones. And it has cabinet simulation, which I think you can actually toggle off if necessary, and you could run it through like your own IR cab. But like, I'm not really playing out much anymore. And although this amp is awesome, I don't know if it's really something I totally need. And it's only sort of that one sound. And if I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff at my desk, I thought maybe the new Line 6 Helix LT was a really good option. This is, the Helix was really popular. That's a really great unit. The LT is more simplified. They got rid of some of the extra foot switches. Sorry, the little little screens underneath the foot switches. They're scribble strips. I would just keep this almost just go through USB right into Logic, and I could do all sorts of patching stuff. I don't usually have time to take out my pedals now. Being a dad, it's like really hard to like find time to like take all my gear out. So the idea of just being able to like plug into this and have patches that are pre-made or make new patches. The idea of that is just like really fun and like inspiring to just be able to make music. And if I see some new pedals come out and it's got like some ambient delay or something, it's like, well, I'll make my version of it in the Helix, and get a lot of time with this. I have a Fender Mustang 3, which is their sort of modeling amp that Fender just replaced it. And that's the only reason I'm sort of hesitant to do this, because now that Fender just replaced the Mustang that I have, which is great because it's like digital and modeling and it's fun. The whole reason I like the Helix, it's really easy to record with at 3 a.m. when you don't want to wake everyone. It's like now that they've replaced it, it's like, oh, I guess it's not worth anything anymore, Whereas like the Bassbreaker amp here, this Fender, here you go. Yeah, you can see the XLR out on the back. Hopefully, we'll see in the stream how big it is. This thing is just like, it's going to be a great amp regardless, and you can play out live and still record with it. And then right when I was like starting this research, of course, the Head Rush, this new pedal board, which is like a direct competitor to the Helix and trying to compete with things like the Kemper and as well. This was just sort of now is in stores, and I went to a Guitar Center in Times Square in New York here to try this because they had it in stock, but some guy was just on it for like the whole time. So that's when I played around with the PRS and with the with that bass breaker amp, because I really like that amp. And this is really cool too. It's really a direct competitor to the Helix. It's got this touch screen, but it's only a touch screen. So if I'm going to be at the desk, like, I don't want to be bending over and having to use the thing. It's like I want to just use the interface on the screen, dial some stuff in, hit some stomps with my feet, be able to go fast. It's also a new product. It's by the guys that did the 11 rack that was part of Avid, and that's really well respected. But this is like sort of their new version of that, and it's supposed to be really good. But like, I don't know, like first year product, it seems sort of a risky thing to like jump into. And there's not a lot of comparisons between this and like the Helix to know like what really wins that battle. I think the Head Rush gives you a lot of options, technology wise, that the LT, which is the same price basically, has taken away from the full sized Helix. But then there's other elements that this doesn't do that the Helix does. And then I think that's it. I think that's everything right now. So it's like my whole day started, or this whole research started saying, okay, I think I'm going to get a baritone, and I think it actually started looking at this PRS baritone, and then maybe even the soap bar version. And then that was just like, couldn't find it. Oh, here's the soap bar. Couldn't find that anywhere. And it's a good guitar, man. Nice looking. I couldn't find this anywhere, and played the just regular old, E to E semi-hollow. And I was so blown away by this. I went, tracked all over the city to go to different stores that had PRSs in stock just so I could try different. I tried S2 models to go up a level, so I could try the custom with the PRS tremolo system, which is a really smooth tremolo. But they didn't have anything in the semi-hollow because those they do like is usually special runs. And so I can't find any of the PRS baritones. The Reverend I like in concept, but can't find that anywhere to play. And that's killing me because I always like to play something first. This is a great amp, but like, do I need it? I don't really think probably. And then something like the Helix or the Head Rush is probably really great for me to do like recording at home and making music and inspiring to me to make more music, but it's not as fun as a guitar. So, all right, if you have any thoughts on this, leave them in the comments below. Tell me what you think. If you think I'm totally wasting my time even thinking about this stuff, tell me that too. That's it for now. I'm going to go check this stream and actually see how well it's streamed. See if it came in sync. Audio has been a big problem. Yeah, all right. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Jump over to Patreon if you want to, support as well. And have a great, well, I guess probably morning by the time you're maybe seeing this. All right. Bye-bye.